Oh, I don't know why, but these printers, they really like the CR2, the CR10 V2 profile. They don't really like the they like the Bowden tube configuration, even though they're not. So like, if we go look here, it'll show me what I'm using. The CR10 V2. Um, we need to change this here. I don't know why it's like, please stop just defaulting to PLA. I'm not using PLA. I've changed the profile numerous times. It just keeps going back to it. I don't use PLA. Kind of like the comments on here, people are, oh, well, if you're printing PLA, a lot of people just assume everybody's using PLA, and I don't use it. And I'm not going to use it. I don't have it. The only time I ever have it is when it comes with a printer. So, and then I use it up right away. I don't like the smell of it. It smells like antifreeze, glycol, coolant. So, it gives off an odor, so I don't like printing it, but it's also not as strong as PETG, so we get 3 hours and 50 minutes on this profile, which is kind of strange because this is like, I don't know, something's different about this profile because I've got this thing just set to print at like 50 millimeters or something, so this particular speed is pretty close to what the Neptune 4 would print these at. If we go over here to prepare, we can go in here and look and see print speed. Okay, it's at 100. That's why. So the Neptune 4 is printing at 150, and I know it'll do more than that, but I don't want it to do more than that because it starts to degrade the quality from what I can tell. So the Solvol SV07 will be here tomorrow. That company has some really, really, really bad reviews on Amazon, and I mean like really bad, but it seems like it's all about the independent dual extruder SV04, which I guess has a lot of problems. So let's see. Dragon egg V2. So what I did was also I tried to make the top and the bottom layers thicker in this because one of them was like I can almost see light through it. So we're gonna have a bunch of printers going. If I could print enough of these, I might actually send him with my son to his school. Maybe that would be kind of cool, and all the kids could have one. I just don't know if I can print 25 of these in a reasonable amount of time. But basically, I guess I have 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 5 printers. I could print 5 of them at a time. Problem with these ones here, they don't always work right. So, and I think I have enough filament, but I'm not sure. But yeah, these printers here, God, I can't even get my hand in between here. They're finicky. I mean, and then I need to turn the heater on out here because I know the temperature out here is not warm enough. Because I can see the one that's printing over there at the bottom has separated. So we go ahead and turn this on. This is the diesel heater. We gotta put some diesel in it too, which kind of sucks because then I get it all over my hands every time. You can't just reach in here and pour it into here. If I ever get all this stuff out of here and remove this shelf, then I could. And it actually wouldn't be a bad idea to do that because the toolbox could then open up all the way. I could use the top shelf. Lots of reasons why that would be good to do. And really, there isn't anything really here. Just all this crap hanging from there. So I thought about doing that also. So anyway, I gotta get the diesel heater going, fill it up, probably go buy some diesel. I thought we were done buying diesel, but apparently that's not the case. So we go in here, let's get this going while we're doing this. What I like to do with this printer is I like to get it fired up on here while I'm waiting first, because it just seems to go quicker that way. So I'm going to set the bed at like, let's set it to 80. Just set it to 80. And then usually the hairspray is good enough, so I'll just leave it alone. Sticks quite well. Once I learned about the hairspray and the glass, I was like, wow, why would anybody ever use tape? So, okay, so we're waiting for the bed. And basically, we just let this one sit here to do its thing. And then get this one printing here. And then let's get this one fired up. And that's fan. That's weird. This is this white stuff's kind of chunking off, like brittle, but it's not PLA. Some of the stuff they're selling, I'm questioning whether or not it's PETG. I think they're lying. I think they've mixed it with something. Let's go. We go. I want to do this one. 75. And we'll just let this one sit. Let's go over here and see what this one's doing. So this one here, normally I would probably stop the print, but there's 2 halves to this egg, so as long as it comes out pretty okay. I can see right here, I don't know if you guys are able to tell, it has curled away from the bottom a little bit, but other than that, the quality actually looks really good. This thing, when it works right, it usually prints pretty good. So this has already been printing for 1 hour and 43, and I went up the speed to 200, so I think this one was set to 50, so now we're going to be at 100. So I'm pretty sure this is totally capable of printing at 100 pretty reliably. I've printed at 100 with it before, so what usually seems to be more important is what's the acceleration and travel speeds. So, and when you up the speed in here, I don't know if it necessarily always adjusts all those other parameters. I am still getting funky red stuff in the print because this thing went nuts and made a mess on one of these, and I thought I got everything out of there, but I guess it got up in between the nozzle and the plastic. And you can see here where I started my line. I usually will do that. I'll leave the old filament in there because sometimes it makes it interesting looking. Anyway,